So I have to tell one of my favorite stories to end this with you.
All right.
This
wrap it
this
up,
goes back
folks.
to you this sort of thread of you having kind of a vision for what's coming and this gift of that. And part of you like remembering being born and all those sort of things that you have. It was 9/11. And
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
the plane goes into the Twin Towers.
Yeah, we're watching in the
And you're wearing your little
5 Mile
St.
House
Charles
on that
uniform,
TV.
going to kindergarten. And you see the plane go in
I remember watching it.
into the Twin Towers.
Second plane.
You remember
First
this,
plane,
yes.
I got woken up. Holy crap, we might be like, for those of you
At
that have
war.
never had one of those nuclear scare moments, this is the moment, which we may have next week when it comes to the Hamas-Israel situation.
Yeah, who knows?
If you've ever had a moment where you actually think the world's coming to an end, this was one of them. I remember
It was,
that too.
and you were little, and I was like, the TV was on, and you saw it, and there was no unseeing it.
Yep.
I'm like, I can't protect this guy. And
No, like I was woken up like shit's going down.
Yeah, you and I were talking. You
Get
woke
your
up
bag. I'm too smart. I'm that kind of kid. I would hate to. I hope when I have kids, they're not going to be like me. What's that? I don't care. You're wrong. I see it on TV. God,
there's two moments. This was one of those moments where you're like, you see the plane go in, and you were incredibly insightful. And I'm like, oh boy, he saw it. What am I going to do? This is one of those don't be a bad dad moment. And you say,
"Oh, the worst moment
well,
in
it's
U.S.
scare.
history."
It is. And you like, Dad,
Yeah,
did that plane just go in that building? I go, yep. And you said, are there people in that building? And I said, yeah, there's a lot of people in that building. And you said, are they going to die? And you're 5 or 6. And I'm like, yep, there's people that are going to die there, buddy. And you're like, you said, and I will never forget this. You said, I bet the people in that plane did that because God told them to. They think God wants them to do that. So I bet they did that because they think God wants them to do that. I'm like, that's exactly why they did that. And you're like, is that... You think about that for a while. First of all, I'm just blown away that you had that insight. I don't know where it came from, what other life you lived, I don't know. But to know that those people did that because they think God wanted them to do that is incredible.
Hijab. I've never seen any. I don't even know what being a Muslim is.
No, you have no idea. You're 5.